So, challenges. See the girl with the baseball bat? There's no one around. She already took him out. She already went to her next level. But with every level that we go to, well, there's a need for more baseball bats. Okay, so good morning, Irene. So it says challenges. But there's nobody around except in the background. You can't see them. But there's people walking away. They're walking back into the building. There, you can kind of see it. See, they're walking back into the building. They don't want no more. Have you ever seen a movie where they say, anybody else? Okay, so that's why you went to your next level. You went to your next level because you defeated the demons on your current level. Okay, now that can be demons within yourself. That can be karmic assignments. That can be demons just against you, trying to stop you. So it's not just a demon, some guy with funny ears and a pitchfork tail, right? Okay, so this is the energy that we're getting right now, is that you've went through your challenges. The second thing I wanted to bring up was the movie called Uncharted 2022 with, I think it's Mark Wahlberg and Tom Holland, but I'm not positive on the words. Bianca's here. Hello. So we've got Uncharted. Now, the reason I'm bringing up that movie is because of the fact that you can't trust anybody. Everybody's greedy and trying to get their share. So they even cut the throat of their dad, their girlfriends, their husbands, whoever, to get to where they want to be. Okay, we want to be off that kind of a level. We want to get to a level where it's just our light bodies and love. But until we get there, we've got to go through a lot of challenges. So if you watch that movie, it kind of gives you the energy that I'm talking about with, it's called Uncharted. They're trying to find, I guess it's Magellan's Gold, some ships that got lost. And what they kept saying is that things aren't gone, they're just lost. Okay, and that was very specific. I was supposed to mention it. Things aren't gone, they're just lost. Okay, and then I was supposed to mention how you really only have you and your higher power and your guides to trust. This really is a good movie to show you how anyone and everyone kind of is out for themselves in this earthly sphere that we're in, this 4D earth prison. Now, you may say, well, duh, did you just wake up? No, but I'm trying to explain the energy that's going on right now. They're trying to prevent you with challenges so that you can't go to your next level. We're always talking about moving on, keep moving forward. You keep hearing that, right? Keep moving forward, keep moving on. Well, what do you mean by that? Next card is King of Questing. Keep moving on, right? This is the King of Wands, Knight of Wands, excuse me. I said knight, not by accident. Okay, so he keeps moving on. Well, what are you moving on to, right? Well, you're moving on to your next challenge. Okay, so that's what I want you to understand, is that you're never done. Even on Star Trek, do you remember they would get rid of one challenge and there would be another challenge, right? It's just the challenges come in different forms on different levels. You might not have to use a baseball bat in 5D, but maybe in 3D, walking down that alley, you have to use a baseball bat. but it's still a challenge. Whatever you're doing on 5D is still a challenge, no matter what you're doing on 3D, 4D. So just try to remember that everything is to keep you moving forward, okay? You're always going to have devil energy putting you into a 3 of Swords mode. So what does that mean? Don't let it. Now, when this girl is beating up them guys, right, with that baseball bat, she may get some injuries. She may feel like she's being totally attacked by the devil and feeling very sorrowful. All she did was walk into the town and want to be friends, and look what she had to go through. So they're just warning you not to get into 3 of Swords or devil energy, because you'll make your own prison. You'll be in a spiritual funk. Some of you may feel bored, or you guys may be feeling like you're mad that you didn't get to go to another level fast enough. Maybe you're mad because somebody's challenging you. Well, that's that devil energy, that 3 of Swords energy that's going to put you into a prison. Now, this is a 10 card. I'm drawn to the 10. This is the 10 of Wands. And it's telling me that the burdens are over when you let them be over. So I'm going to repeat that. The burdens are over when you let them be over. But the challenges are never over. I want you to understand that. This is the page of pattern, which is the page of Pentacles, which is the card that they want me to read about. Okay? So they want me to read about the page of Pentacles. What does it say? It says, I can be practical, I can be realistic, and still run ahead to meet my dreams. Now, doesn't that make sense with whatever we just said? I can be practical, I can use a baseball bat, I can be realistic. Okay, this is a real challenge in 3D, 4D, here I am, okay? But I can still be in 5D and higher and doing my other level work. Okay, so it's a combination of challenges and leveling up. Challenges and leveling up. It's like a tornado, okay? It's the Knight of Cups. It's like a tornado going through town. You may have to be like that, okay? Because there's lots of towers falling. Lots of unexpected changes are going to be happening. This isn't titled Challenges for nothing. Just remember that. And please remember, they're walking away. You won. Your shirt says stop. Okay, now look at the picture here on the camera. Stop with the cross under it, right? So it's saying, if you want to lose, come forward. If you don't want to lose, you have the right to just turn away and walk away. Go pick on somebody else, because you ain't getting through this. Okay? And backed up by the angels, because the angels got this. And that cup that she's pouring is red and blue. It's mixtures of red and blue together. Why is that significant right now? She's standing on red. It's very significant because blue is the Pleiades energy, red is the blood that's being spilled. You're going to have to make a decision, and it's going to be pentacle based, but they want you to take off your blindfold and not concentrate on pentacles. So there's a challenge coming for all of you. They said all of you, that you're going to have to pick between pentacles and spirituality. And that's what they're saying this cup of blue and red also means. It's a choice you're going to have to make between pentacles and spiritual. Now, a lot of you are going to pick pentacles because you're just still programmed in that way of thinking. And some of you are going to pick spiritual because you don't even care about money no more. That's going back to the movie Uncharted. Very, very great movie to explain this energy. Okay. It's all about the gold or the journey or the love and helping others or being greedy and taking everybody out. Okay. Now, who do you think wins in the end? Every movie, the good guy. Okay. The good guy wins in the end. There's a confirmation. The good guys always win in the end, but it is a challenge. Okay, so back to remember that the pentacles should not come over the spiritual. So if you're in a situation where you have to pick between, let's say, love and pentacles, pick love. Okay? And if it doesn't give you that peaceful, easy feeling, the Four of Wands, if it doesn't give you a peaceful, easy feeling, then it's probably not for you. When people say to trust your intuition and you're like, well, how do I do that? Well, here's one example. If it doesn't give you a peaceful, easy feeling, then it's not okay. If it causes you anxiety, see the swords where you have your head in your hands and you've got all these people dead down here. That's what I'm drawn to. Everybody's gone. You have nobody to talk to except your spirit guides. And right now you're feeling overly whelmed with challenges, right? Could be future influence, could be right now. But we're really not talking past except for using your past challenges to get you through this future energy. Because this future energy is more challenging than the past. I don't know if you've noticed, but it's like every grade in school was a little higher and a little harder. Well, that's how the levels are. So if it causes you anxiety or no peace, that's how you'll know. Okay, that's how you'll know your decision. Okay. Then we have the Ace of Pentacles. So the abundance is coming out. That's where this choice is going to come in. This choice is going to come in to where it could be something as simple as, do you want to buy this house or this house? This house, you have to get rid of your pets, and this house, you can keep your pets. So what do? I've already had to leave a pet when I was 17, I think, because I was going to move into a house with my daughter, and I was freshly out of an abusive relationship, and I had to leave my pet with the new people that were buying the house, the old house. Looking back at it now, it's like, oh my God, but I had to pick my daughter and my new house and my divorce over my pet. Today, it's different. Today, the pets come first. But the pet was like 8 years old, and it was my little poodle. And I came back to visit it every day. Not every day, every week, whatever. And one day I came to visit it, and they said that she went outside and never came back. And it was traumatic. You know, these things are challenges that we go through that are really traumatic to people. But now I've learned from that, and now I would have said no to that housing project and founded something else that I could keep my daughter and my pet. But I had to go through what I went through to get me to where I am today. Now that was just a little example, okay? But I think you can understand what I'm saying. So you don't want to pick pentacles over love and spirituality. That's their only warning. Okay? And we've got Guy and Dolly and Bianca and Irene on the live. I want you to know that St. Michael is here. Sword of Truth. everything that was just said, St. Michael's backing up 100%. He says we're again another 10. This is the 10 of Swords in your back. This is that grief that you felt with the last challenges. This is the 10 of Wands with all the burdens that if you let the Devil and the 3 of Swords energy stay in your brain, if I would keep that trauma feeling with me, it's just going to put me in a spiritual and physical prison. So he's reminding you to let go of the past challenges. You're on a new level now. New challenges are coming, but use your past 10 swords in your back to get you through them in a different way. It's kind of like when you say, well, if I could do it again, I would. Okay, I got Cher, if I could turn back time in my head, okay? If I could turn back time, well, St. Michael's saying you can, because you're on a new level, but the challenge is basically the same, but it's just in a different form. It just keeps repeating itself. Every level you get math, right? Kindergarten all the way up to college. But by the time you're in college, it's probably called calculus or something like that. And in kindergarten, it's what number is this popsicle? But you see how every single level got you to where you're going. But it's all still math. Okay, so your hard work is paying off and your world mission is coming to a close, is what I heard. Coming to a close. And it's going to be time to celebrate. 3 of Cups, leaving the matrix. You're going to be celebrating leaving the matrix. 5 of Pentacles. And you're going to be on a new beginning, because in reverse, the Moon card is showing you that leap of faith and that new beginning is from the illusions being shattered and shown to you. And then it goes right back to the card I mentioned. So this is where we loop back around to the King of Questing, where we had the Knight of Questing, and I called it the Knight, or I called it the King, because the King of Questing, the King of Q, is going to make all the illusions come out, and we just have to keep moving forward, keeping that faith, taking that leap of faith so that we can celebrate. So as you're going to hear again, repeated, 1755 on the clock, keep on keeping on. New levels. Now that doesn't mean that it's a new devil. It's just another challenge. Don't give the devil enough power. Watch my video called New Level, No Devils Not Allowed, okay? That is on the level that I'm at, but that doesn't mean that there's no challenges, because you're still going to have challenges. They never stop. If the challenges stopped, you'd stop growing, okay? So you might have to go within. The Hermit card and the Lover's card, you might have to go within and keep balancing out in order to get your Lover's card. The Lover's card is also a choice, where I said back here, you're going to have to make a choice between money and love. If it doesn't give you peace, if it causes anxiety, that's that choice that's coming. There's a two of swords right here. And the 2 of Wands was slipping out. That's my courageous and daring card. So be courageous and daring when the tower hits. Remember, you have angels protecting you. And it's coming in like a tornado. I am Miss Mystic. Thank you for watching.